This is the Yeah Come On Show podcast. I am your host, Southside Steve. In the yellow room, which looks yellow to me, is our co-host, Brett Barney. And then loving his locks is our co-host, and that would be one Evan Brandonicio, otherwise known as Brando. And we are the Yeah Come On Show. Brett, I know that you are currently involved in something you shouldn't be doing.
Yes!
All right, finally. This is show 142 or 143?
3.
Bro, we're
This
doing the
is-
show. You can't fucking watch football during the show.
I can do whatever I
I'm gonna
want,
get on
Evan.
him. Oh,
I can do whatever
Evan,
I want.
2 out of 3 on this podcast are professional. That's all I'll say. It is the Yeah Come On Show 143. Brett Barney has been holding us up all night as we are ready to do our podcast because he has to get a third computer going so he can watch the football game. And look, we're taping it. Why don't you do like me? I've got the DVR action going. Now, granted, I can look at my fantasy teams and see what's happening, but just
This isn't
tape
about
it.
fantasy. This is about actual money.
All right, I got actual money. I'm in 3 fantasies and 1 pick'ems league, but you're right. I have no bet. So you bet on tonight's game, cash money.
Not only that, Evan was like, "Oh, are you gambling on tonight's game?" Because that's how I read all his text messages. Look at me, Evan. I'm a.
I told y'all I started The Sopranos. I'm about to be way more Italian.
I'm gonna go watch the new Chef's Kitchen, all about the pizza. You know,
I love it.
Yes, I need
Brett
the
Barney.
subtitles. Yes, but the only thing I bought was the first half, and there's 2 minutes left, and I got the Bills have to be up by 1 point at halftime. That's all I need, and they're up by 3 with 2 minutes to go, and they have the ball.
Oh, they're going to win the game. They should win the half too. So good job. Maybe you've won your bet. How much did you bet?
Not enough for me to be this stressed to not get it on here, but I want to keep my perfect record. If this hits, I'll be at 3-0, which I'm happy with. I consider this week 0. This Saturday, it's week 1 in college, week 0 in NFL, because it's hard to bet when you don't know what the teams look like. You never know. It's a crapshoot sometimes right at the beginning of the season. And that's where, you've been sitting around for so long. You haven't put money on anything. You got the real
I thought
itch.
you had like $100 on the Falcons to win the Super Bowl.
No,
Or go to the Super Bowl.
220.
220.
Yeah, but that was more of like a group thing. And I didn't even throw in all that money. I'm like, I think I'm 20 of the 220.
Hold on.
Oh, word. Bless you.
I'm sorry. There's dust on my Matt Ryan jersey, and he doesn't even play for the Falcons. So what the
That's
hell? I
why.
just put on a jersey. We're like, throw on jerseys, get your hats out. It's the NFL. It's back. And I did catch one little thing. I thought I was lame going back and watching Yellowstone late at night for the hell of it, even though I've seen every episode. But just
It's amazing
because I love it. But then I hear Brett go, Brandon go, Brandon Ecio. Jesus, man, I can't even talk. You're starting The Sopranos. Is
Yeah.
that what you're doing, Brando?
Yeah, as an Italian American, I figured it was finally time I,
That's weird, man.
participate in
That's
my
weird.
heritage.
Wait, hang on.
You know what's weird is
You're a
like
little late to that party. I mean, that's like telling me you're starting Friends.
it is
Never
it is
seen it.
weird, but it's weird because first of all, I know Brett is a huge fan. Second of all, my family talks like these guys. Like they fucking nailed it. Like Holly sounds like
it gets
my uncle.
better.
Like all of
Oh,
my
no,
uncles.
Sopranos is awesome. I watched all of those too. When you get done with that, why don't you start MASH?
Allowing all the baby.
Wait,
I mean,
where are
seriously.
you at right now in Sopranos? Like, what's the
Season-
last thing you saw?
I'm in season 2. What is the last thing I saw? Oh, his sister just shot what's his name?
Janice?
Yeah.
Janice is
Yes.
the worst.
Shot what's his name? The other guy.
jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that got out of jail?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
She just
I
shot him.
couldn't stand Janice. I'm like, somebody please shoot Janice.
Oh, she's so
Please
annoying.
shoot Janice. Couldn't take.
I'm in trouble. Bill's just threw an interception.
Whoa.
Oh, well, that sucks because I
I
have
keep
their
my perfect
quarterback.
record.
Well, talking about fantasy right now, and talking about football, this is the start of the NFL. It is the greatest day ever. I mean, I think we all have to agree, but it's also the saddest day ever because we lost the Queen of England.
This is the most American day ever. The Queen died and football's back.
Yeah, if you want to go back to the 1770s, we probably would have been like, hell yeah. But there's a part of us. Hey, I love America.
You just start that. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just start throwing fists.
It's just reflexive.
Yeah.
But I love it. I even said on the air today, it's kind of like I love Camelot. We had that with JFK, and then you look at England and it's like I'm fascinated by the royals. I think it's like the coolest thing. It's like, oh my God, if I could have only been born a royal, but then you got to act all proper, which kind of sucks. You can go the Harry route if you want, marry, somebody, a former actress that has drama, and bow out. But you can do it like William and do it right. Who's in line?
Forget that bitch. Throne. She's a podcaster. She's our enemy.
Wait, by the way, can I just say that a 80s comedy starring Steve, where he is like he's found to be a relative of the royal family, would be pretty good.
Yeah, what is that like? Great Expectations.
Yeah, I was thinking more like just like a Rodney Dangerfield movie. Like a Back to School or an Animal House, but
what's the jump he does?
Where's my chair?
What's the Rodney Dangerfield jump he does off the triple Lindy?
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Yeah,
I
would very much watch it.
Thank you. Yeah. You know what? I will. I know some independent filmmakers. I'll throw it out there. I don't know. It's going to be rough on us getting the props, but we'll do the best we can. But no, the Queen died, man.
Live the Steve. God save the Steve.
God save Southside.
Right,
but no, I couldn't believe she died. I mean, you knew it was coming. 70 years of service, 96 years old, lost her husband, and she hung in there longer than any monarch in history. And also, if you look at it from that point of view, her son also waited longer than anybody ever had to wait to become king. He was going, seriously, Mom, step down. I'm ready. Now he's 72 and he's like, I don't want this crap.
Hey, it's never too late, man. He's 72 and he just got his dream job. It's never too late for you.
King Charles III and Queen Elizabeth II has left the building, left the castle. So yeah, it's crazy. I was looking at the succession, who would come in, and wondering where Harry was, where William is, and his. So it goes Charles, then William, then it goes through William's kids, and he's got a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Then it goes to Harry, he's 5th, and then it goes through Harry's kids. Then Meghan Markle has a shot at being the queen. She's like 9th in line. Then if something happens to her and there's no more kids, then I think you go up to Prince Andrew, Charles's brother, and he gets the gig. It's pretty funky.
That is.
I checked it out, and there was a double rainbow today, right as she died, because she probably died hours before it was announced, because they have to go through a lot. But when it was being announced is when that double rainbow came over England, literally over the palace. That's pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
I also saw a picture where they turned it into a Halloween spirit store.
I saw that.
You people, I tell you. I am glad we broke away from England. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I mean, did you guys not get into it at all? I mean, she was a strong woman.
We fought a whole war so we wouldn't have to.
I know. Well,
what a corrupt, horrible family. I don't know why people are on side with like pitchforks. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Yeah, as my bet gets worse, I'm only going to get worse.
I'm about to say, you're just poo-pooing everything. Yeah. They do call them the Republicans over there that want to get rid of the monarchy. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool to have that.
I mean, they don't do anything. They don't really do anything, right? Aren't they mostly just like
figureheads? They're buffers. Yeah. Basically, my understanding is that when our political leaders or any other country's political leaders come there, they're the ones that like get in the way from them having any influence on Parliament.
Yeah, and the prime minister, that was the last thing she did, was appoint a new prime minister. I guess something good happened. based on your
Sack
body language.
motherfucker. Damn it. And I have Stafford in my fantasy league. That's not good. That's good, though. That's not good. I'm really in a mixed blender of emotions right now.
On one hand, you're stoked the queen died. On the other hand, your fantasy team is tanking.
First off, don't celebrate the death of somebody. That's not good. That's bad karma. Secondly,
what if it was Hitler?
All right, he can die. Okay, you got me.
Oh, okay. So now we can't celebrate deaths.
Well, that's
so where are we going
people.
here, flip flopper?
I don't think
was
the
this
queen
Panama
is
City
as
Beach?
bad. Are you really comparing the queen to Hitler or Mussolini or somebody along
I'm just
those
comparing
lines?
deaths, celebrating deaths.
No, Brett.
Yeah, what if
First
it was Putin? Would you be pumped? I wouldn't be.
I will tell you. I will tell you this. No, Putin's a bad man too. He needs it. But I will tell you that I think this is the only podcast or the only show. I know radio didn't do this today because you'd be fired, but podcast that would bring up the Queen and Hitler in the same sentence.
If they didn't want us to be happy, they should have won the Battle of Yorktown. Is all I'm saying.
Lord have mercy. Good. At least you paid attention in history.
What is? Let me go down this thought experiment. Let's say there is someone like a Putin, right? Not maybe the Queen.
You have my attention.
Say there is someone like Putin who dies. What is the appropriate way to celebrate their death? Are you throwing like a rager?
No, I think you do cheers to their death. You're like, God, glad they're gone.
Yeah.
See ya.
I'm trying to think of like, okay, when they finally got like Bin Laden, right? Like, I feel like we missed out by not making that like, maybe not an every year holiday, but at least that year we should have been like, all right, everyone take the day off work. Let's go. We got him,
Dude,
it was weird. It was weird coming to work that morning though, when he had died and everybody was celebrating it, that night at like 11:30 midnight or whatever, when he announced it. And you're like, man, we're all like losing our minds over killing somebody.
Yeah.
It felt a little funky, a little
that
weird.
Is weird. All right.
Dude, I have the weirdest story from that. And so tornado had just rolled through Tuscaloosa. We had no gas, no power, no water, no anything. And they're going for a 57-yard field goal. Miss that shit, motherfucker.
That's part of the story.
Damn it. Okay, so yeah, we had no gas, power, water, anything like that.
I know who I don't want to watch football with. Brett Barney.
Only when I'm putting money on it. Don't matter. I lost. I'm good. I'm back,
guys. This show is known for really not cussing. You've let enough cuss words out in like 5 minutes over a bet you're probably making $10 on. You're killing me.
No, he's not making any dollars.
Yeah, I made no. I lost dollars. But
go ahead.
So basically, what had happened was the whole town was, leveled, and me and my buddy, I was at his house. His dad had rolled in and brought a bunch of equipment for us to go help clean more houses, and we were sitting there at his place, and the power kicks on, and then the internet kicks on. Then the TV kicks on, and literally the first thing that came on was the announcement that Osama bin Laden had been killed. And like, this is like, people had died all around the city. We'd all been working, trying to help people clear their houses. And the very first news that we had that was like positive news in days was that.
Yeah. I mean, it was positive because the dude, his whole goal was to hurt us. So you got to get rid of him. Somebody's after you, you got to get rid of them. It's the only way to stop them, and then you got to get rid of everybody else. But it was just weird celebrating it. But,
No, I get, when you put it like that, it does feel a little
archaic.
Yeah. I mean, we killed him, right? It's not like he like died of old age or something.
It's like going down the Coliseum and watching people fight to the death. Yeah.
Wait, we should bring that back. Do you think when they executed him, whoever it was, whatever general was there, did this move, and then they did it? Yeah.
Are you talking about Bin Laden?
Yeah, we killed him.
No, that was SEAL Team 6.
He knows. The SEAL Team 6 came in and shot him.
Oh, I thought we brought him back and then like.
No, that's Saddam Hussein who got.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of Saddam Hussein. You're right.
You got to get your bad boys down.
I got to get my bad boys straight.
And SEAL Team 6, we never even saw the body. They dumped him in the ocean.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they took him, had him, brings him back on a helicopter, identifies him, and then they dump him. So, I don't know what the hell.
That's pretty intense.
You would have thought maybe, I don't know if that was the right move to make or not. We could have done weird things with his body and really upset those guys, but whatever. I don't know.
Are you a head on the stake kind of guy as Game of Thrones is going on?
No, I mean, I don't like the fact that, back in the day, yeah, they put the head on the stake, or they take all your limbs and put your one arm at one corner of the world and the other arm at the other, and your leg and your leg. We did some really nasty stuff back in the day.
I
But
think that an appropriate punishment would be before rigor mortis sets in, you do a puppet show with him.
okay.
Just a quick, sound of music.
Let's not forget their world was the size of Fulton County.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And he was upset, when he was fighting for his right, for his country, and thought he was doing the right thing. But as Americans, we're like, look, no matter what we've done to you, you can't do anything to us. And I hate to say it, but I'm an American, so I got to go along with that.
Hell yeah, especially this week. It's 9/11.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got into this guy.
No, you know what? Y'all sent a news story, and I'll let you cover it because I saw it, and we may bring it up. But there is a country club, I think in Virginia, that has a menu, and they were doing a celebration of 9/11 this weekend, and boy, it's blowing up, and they're catching hell. And they should. What they did was tacky.
It is
the
pretty
restaurant?
funny. Yeah, it's Stafford County.
It's Stafford County. It's a country club, or is it a restaurant?
It's a country club.
All right, so it's a private country club, but go ahead and talk about the menu items. And I got to tell you, I was offended. I'm like, I find no humor in 9/11 jokes, but
no, it's not been long enough. And I don't, 9/11 is one of those ones that I don't know that it will ever be.
Well, it's our grandparents' Pearl Harbor. And, for a lot of people, you guys were young when that went down.
Yeah.
But, for me, hell, I was on the radio, and that was a long day. But yeah, you look at it and it's just like, it never, ever gets old. It's weird how it never gets old. It hurts just as bad when you think about it. You're like,
because you think about some other national tragedies, obviously, like, I don't know, the Titanic, right? Now that's like a little more than national, maybe, but like, we make jokes about that. There's inflatable Titanic like slides you could go down, right?
My kid's been down one, so everything can have a joke.
That wasn't a terrorist attack, though.
Right? No, that's true.
No. The fucking iceberg.
I make jokes about like,
dude, with the profanity.
I make jokes about
Brett, this is your MO tonight. Go.
Hit it.
All right, so you got the 2977 chowder, creamy crab and corn with bacon. You got the Flight 93 redirect, which is hot crab dip with crostini. You have the first responder flatbread. I'm sure you can figure out what that is.
That's horrible. Yeah.
You got the Freedom flounder, the 9/11 oysters. And if you aren't really into maybe getting 3 different things, you could just get them all for the Never Forget sampler.
Stop it.
And then don't forget, you can wash it down with a Remember Teeny. But at the end of the night, you better get that Pentagon pie.
Shut up. There's a Pentagon pie.
Pentagon pie.
Pentagon pie. All right, now, just so we know where all the hate should go, I don't know whether they thought this was funny or not, but what's the name of the country club?
Give me 1 second. I have it so zoomed in.
I saw the menu. I saw the menu earlier, and I was like, I can't believe they did this. I mean, there's zero humor.
Aquia Harbor.
What's it called?
Aquia Harbor, AQUIA.
It's also like, to me, it's like it's tacky no matter what, but it's not even like creative, right? Like, it's not like there's like two beer towers or something, right? Like,
yeah,
dude,
it's just the name. The 93, the Flight 93 probably got in the flatbread got me the worst.
The Pentagon pie, I mean,
you just can't.
Never forget sampler.
Yeah,
that's the Remember Teeny.
Yeah, it's just wrong. I mean, it's like, what in the hell were they thinking? And here's the deal. You're trying to tell me, as easily offended as people are in this nation, do I think words hurt? No, I don't. I think you got to get past it. And show that you're a mature ass adult, or you had some decent role models in your life, and not lose your mind over things. But my God, that's just wrong. I know that. Are they not looking at any kickback from even one member of their country club? They really think that everybody would be on board and think that was funny?
The wild thing is most country clubs obviously are private, so you would think it's only being served to their members. But this one, if you read it, it says open to the public, limited seating, curbside pickup, call for a reservation.
Expecting a crowd. They're expecting this to be like huge.
I guess. Well, that was in the news, so I don't know if anybody saw it, but I thought that was a crazy ass story.
I don't think you can do any sort of like, you could do like a Veterans Day special, or I don't think you can do any sort of like deal or something around 9/11. You know, like if you're a mattress store, you can't give like half off on mattresses or whatever. Like, I don't think that'll ever get to that point. I'm sure some more people will try.
No, not in our lifetime. Not in our lifetime.
But here's the thing about it. So somebody came up with this idea and somebody else thought it was really funny. And then somebody else made an entire menu with graphics and pictures and everything. And then somebody decided to post it. So this has gone through several tiers before it ever hit the public. And nobody said, this is funny as a joke in the kitchen. We're not putting this out there.
Yeah.
That blows my mind when I see stuff like this.
And we're all shock humor guys. You say things amongst your friends. You say things in a room. Everybody does it. You know, at least I think everybody does it. And you say things, you're like, oh, damn. But, you know, you're not judged because everybody knows you didn't mean it. You were just going for the shock humor. But you're right. When you do something like this, I don't think I've ever made a 9/11 joke ever. There's just certain things you just know are off limits. You don't even let your mind go there. You don't even do the whole, all right, y'all going to think I'm tacky, but check this out. You don't even do it. You just don't. It's not even in your DNA to do it.
What is the latest tragedy that you'd make a joke about? Because I think for me, JFK's assassination, I'll make fun of, or like Reagan getting shot, I'd make fun of because the guy that shot him was trying to do it to impress. Was it Farrah Fawcett?
No, it was Jodie
Foster. Yeah. So yeah, different time.
No, I don't know, man. I mean, I might. I don't know.
I'll tell you one I'm not doing. That's freaking Sandy Hook after Alex Jones.
Jesus, that guy, man.
Yeah. I don't know how we got here. We were talking about football and the Queen.
The Queen. Yeah, now we're talking
here
about 9/11 and terrible tragedies.
This show has lost focus tonight. But no, I think what we're doing is it's like anybody else. You go weird places. I can't think of anything that's a tragedy, you know, from a shooting to the death of a famous person all the way back to Lincoln. Any of that, I got nothing. I never, you know, there's other shit I'll joke about and give hell about, but nothing in any of the tragedies. There's nothing I can think of. So.
I definitely rocked the Lincoln one. What's the trivia team name? How was the play, Mrs. Lincoln?
Yeah, how was I think yeah.
Damn.
That's
I don't even do that one. I mean, I'm trying to think, you know, maybe we go back. I probably, if I thought about it, I'd make some Genghis Khan jokes or some, you know, go after Tut, you know, let's go ahead and go after Egypt. Maybe I go after him, you know, but even then I feel sorry for him when you look at the true story and find out he died, the boy king, 13, 14, because of incest. And he was like all messed up. And it's like, you feel sorry for the dude. So I can't even joke about his ass.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, you're losing your edge. I'll definitely rip on anything. I feel like I just don't want to do it and piss you off right now.
No, but Steve,
you're not going to make me mad.
Steve's got the empathy. This is it's rubbing off on me, man.
It's because
I'm
he's
here trying
dad.
to make Bin Laden jokes and Queen jokes. Now I feel bad.
It is because I'm a dad. I'll tell you that changes you a little bit. When I see something bad happen to a kid, or I see anything, you know, having to do with the children's hospital or any of that kind of stuff, or I hear about the death of a child, or, you know, local news, 3-year-old, I'm like, you just shut up. I don't even want to hear that. It's horrible. But you're right. It didn't bother me when I was a single dude, not knowing who I was going to spend the night with the next night. But it does change you being a dad. That's for sure. Well, to the Queen and to her children and her children's children and their children's children, because I think she's got like 12 or 18 grandchildren.
Are we including Meghan Markle in this toast?
No, I can't stand
okay,
Meghan
then
Markle.
I can get on board.
No, Meghan Markle is a douche.
That's your line.
She is not my Nelson Mandela.
She is not. All she did was come in and get in Harry's head and screwed him up. I'm like, damn, dude.
I'm just
you know
surprised
what?
you have such intimate knowledge of the royal family.
I'm fascinated by it.
You're not
Completely.
alone, dude. My wife's the same way. So is my mom. Every other woman I know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I took that. Every woman, I mean, I'm a dude, but I like it. Yeah, I've watched all the programs. Did you not watch The Queen when that was on? What, about 2 years ago when that came on?
I did not. I missed
Is
that
that
one.
Netflix show?
Yeah, check it out.
I was told to
It's
watch
good.
it. I never did. It's
Yeah,
like,
it
what's
is,
the other one? Downton Abbey. Like if my mom's watching and I'm at her house, like I'll sit through an episode. I have no idea what's going on, nor do I care about it. And she's like, look at the intricacy of the costumes. I'm like, I'm gonna blow your mind. Let me show you Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. You want to see something intense.
my man.
Let me show you
Well,
Mad Max Fury Road.
Well,
Mom,
well,
you're
let's
gonna
men-
love this movie.
That's it. Well, let's mention some sponsors because we're talking about moms. Brett's not cussing. He's already lost his bet. So it is the Yeah Come On Show podcast, show 143, brought to you by oxygenfinancial.com, where you need to go for all investments. TED Talks every Tuesday on Axel and Southside. Circle285.com. That's where you go for all your insurance needs. That's basically just handling your home, your car. Just lump it all in, get yourself a fabulous price. Type A companies. It's a free quote. So make sure you go to Circle 285 just for a free quote to see what maybe you should be paying. David Markwell. We love David Markwell. Ridgeline Counseling with 2 locations, one right here in Marietta. Go to markwelltherapy.com. That's just like it sounds. Markwell, WELL, therapy.com. And joebees.com. Joe Bees, he's back with us. We're going to have him on as a guest here in the coming weeks. Paul, and I take 2 pills a day. And the other thing I do every day is try to take a little sip of Legends Yeah Come On bourbon whiskey. We swear by it. We drink it. Brett, I haven't seen you. I did see Evan, and Evan did get himself a brand new bottle of Yeah Come On bourbon whiskey. I'm
I
sorry.
sure did.
So there you have it. Those are our sponsors. We thank them very much. They make it all possible for the 3 of us to get together and do it. We've done it for 143 shows as we're rolling into the second half of the Yeah Come On Show podcast. Evan, you did something really cool. We couldn't jump on it because we were taking a couple of vacation days on the air, but on the podcast, let's bring it up. You were at Dragoncon.
I was. It was a good time. Y'all ever go to like events or like on vacations and you're like, where is this stamina from? I was like out till like 3-4 a.m. every night for like 4 days straight. I'm like, I'll go out once in a while, but that is not really me,
You were having fun. What time were you getting up? Were you getting up early?
Like 10 or 11.
All right. But you were
early-ish.
living the life. Were you staying downtown in the hotel rooms?
Oh,
and
yeah,
truly living the life?
You gotta stay downtown. We were at an Airbnb that's like walking distance to a hotel that like is connected to all the other hotels because they're all connected by this like sky bridge, and just it was crazy. I watched 2 proposals happen. That was very weird.
That is nerdy.
But 2 proposals. Here's the thing. One was at like a concert. Both well after midnight. I should add. Like we're talking like 2-3 a.m. What
were the costumes? What were the costumes? I mean, did like a princess, ask a king to marry him, or what? I mean,
no costumes from them. I dressed up, but I was Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad. It was a cool costume,
Did anybody get it?
Oh yeah. Oh, because I had the cup and the earpiece, and I had like business cards. I was,
That's good. That's good.
You actually bought
Saul.
You bought business cards.
Yeah, it was a little
Hand
fun
out.
swag thing. Yeah, so they put the costume together.
What was on
That's
the
his
business
hookup.
card?
It was just like Saul's like, I better call Saul.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You didn't want to
I'll
like
give you
QR
that.
code, like follow me on Twitter or something.
I should have.
Yeah.
Well, where
Smart.
were you?
Or maybe QR code this podcast,
Yeah.
like,
All right.
follow us on YouTube.
All right, now I'm pissed. Why did
or
you
maybe
do that,
QR
Evan?
code the Yeah Come On bourbon or anything.
All right.
Brett, thank you for making me angry. What are you doing, Evan? Come on.
All right, next year for sure.
Two birds, one stone.
Next year, I'm gonna bring Brett with me.
All right, well, that'd be fun.
I think you have a good time. Just give me one night. One night you come hang.
So
with us.
I was thinking about this. If I were to go,
yeah,
and I said this actually over the weekend because I've never gone. It's opening weekend of college football. I'm not missing that. I mean, like I said, it's
we
the
did
drought.
it. Saturday we watched the Georgia game.
Yeah, because that's really what I want to go watch. Instead, I watched
You
Alabama
watch
play
other
Utah
games.
State.
All right.
But, no.
I think you need to go too. I've done it. I worked it. I didn't go, but I worked it for back in the day for 96 Rock. It was a trip. I was like, this is a trip.
I said
People
I would
watch
go
them
Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know what day is the day to go.
I
Like if
think
you're only
Sunday-
going one day.
My personal favorite day is Sunday because Thursday's really fun. Friday's a good time. It's when people are starting to get like their weekend going. Saturday is the most packed. But Sunday is sort of like, well, it's over on Monday. You always have Monday off, and it's less people than Saturday. So you have like a good group of people, and everybody's like partying, kind of like, yeah, let's go for broke, because we're not doing it again tomorrow. We don't have to save our energy or our well-being.
So do you want to be like a main costume, like a Mario or something everybody knows, like even I would know? Or do you want to go like super obscure? Like what's the cool route when you're there? Because I feel like Better Call Saul, semi absurd because that show sucked.
What? Better Call Saul's better than Breaking Bad. What the hell? I'm not what we're talking about. But I think you want to find.
I am speechless only because I saw every episode of Breaking Bad, but the two people I work with outside of this show on the radio, Axel and Mo, both said that Better Call Saul is better or as good as Breaking Bad. So
totally.
That's all I hear is those dudes rave about it. So
Isn't
I got to stay out of this. But if you've seen both and you have an opinion, I'm willing to listen.
The last episode I saw was when it was a season finale, and he's like, "Saul good, man," to the blonde chick, and he walks down and I was like, okay, now the character's gonna be created. Then they were like, all right, we're gonna make another season. I was like, you already lost me. Too slow.
Oh dude, it's so good. Anyway, you want to pick a costume that is like kind of well known, but like the ones that are the most popular have like a gimmick or something funny to it.
Okay.
Or
how about original? I remember when I was there, somebody was dressed up and I'm like, what are you? And they kind of said, well, there's a book. It was written, it's through this and it's through this certain comic and no. So it's kind of like this obscure character that you would had to have read this piece of literature to know who she is.
That's cool. Like if you want to do that, do that. But if you want people to like take your picture and be like, oh, that's funny. Like our friend of the show, Matt Jones, when he goes, he always does Burt Reynolds from Celebrity Jeopardy, and he's got like the big
Ferguson.
From Turd Ferguson, yeah.
He does Turd Ferguson from SNL. It's awesome.
That is the best costume I think I've seen. That's like right in the strike zone of what you want.
Yeah, because everybody does want to get a picture. Now, some costumes you look for the authenticity, like we all know the stormtroopers and all that kind of stuff. If they are movie quality, you're like, damn, it's pretty nice.
I think we have some guys who do. They're called the 501st, and they do like parties and stuff. They put up the armor together. They've done rock events with us, but they also do like Make-A-Wish stuff. It's a cool organization.
Now we worked with them on a couple of movies. Like when we went out to see the different movies, they would show up, the Star Wars stuff. I just think that's cool. But yeah, Brett, even I don't poo-poo it. It's just trippy. And then there's the whole party / sex atmosphere that goes on.
That's what I want to know about this orgy.
I
want to hear about these orgies.
Passed a guy who had a sign that was like, "Ask me about my orgy."
And he's not kidding.
Nope.
He's dead serious.
Not at all.
And that's on one of the floors in the hotel, and it's happening. It's crazy.
Oh, I've heard many stories.
It's not an official Dragoncon of like capacity. It's not like that's on the programming, but it definitely happens.
Well, they'd sell more tickets if it were.
No, there's another one around town called Frolicon. That's what they do. I haven't been, but that's their thing.
Well, it's in the name, Little Frolic. I like it, Little Frolicon.
Where's this one at?
Trapeze. Here, let me see.
Steve knows what I'm talking about. Never been, but I know the name. I know what goes down.
And I've never been
closed during COVID. I know that.
I know the name.
People post about it on Reddit a lot.
Let's see. Dragoncon is the unique juxtaposition of the geek and kink world celebrated in glorious fashion in the heart of downtown Atlanta. Each year, we celebrate our unique sense of fun and frivolity with 2,000 of our closest friends. What's your poison? We've got it all. Kink, gaming, burlesque, music, costuming, parties. Lots and lots of parties. So
I feel like I could just go to Vegas.
If you want to get your freak on, Frolicon.
Yeah.
Frolicon dungeon rules.
Hell yeah. Read these.
No dungeons.
Whip lane rules. I mean, these are good. These are good to have, right?
I made it very clear back in the day when I was single going, pain does not come into the bedroom. I am not into pain.
Mm-hmm.
No pain. Pleasure? Yeah. Pain? No.
What's
I don't
your
need
safe
a safe
word? Yeah, what's
Mine's
your safe
help.
word?
Help.
Help. I keep it original. It's easy. It means truly help me. Help. I'm afraid I'd come up with something too long and not be able to say it.
Mine's Yakamon.
Oh, mine's banana bread. Well, if you think about it, because like if banana comes out, then you're like, wait, maybe I don't want to say the bread. I'm not there yet. So it gives you a little time to think. But when that bread drops,
good point.
All bets are off.
Yeah,
all breads are off.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. So, but I'll just say Dragoncon, as always, was a really great time. Highly recommend going if you have never been. Definitely stay on property. It's just there's no thing I've ever been to that's quite like it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. And Brett, since you haven't been, you definitely ought to check it out, bro.
I'm down
like
to
even if you're not like into the nerdy stuff, like if you are like, I'd maybe tell you to like skip MomoCon, right? That's the April one. It's a little smaller. I'd maybe say skip that one. But Dragoncon, I'd check out at least once.
I feel like if I went though, I'd have to go with somebody like you because I could be like, "Hey, what the hell is that thing?"
Yeah. No,
I even saw pictures. Like I have friends that work it and whatnot, and all that. And obviously, like you who go, like I think I sent you guys a picture that one of my friends posted.
You did, yeah.
Of like stormtroopers, except they're only wearing basically a jock strap and a Darth Vader, and it's all leather get up. And I was like, first thing I thought was this would be a funny costume for the three of us.
Yep.
But outside of that, I have no idea. I feel like if the three of us were convinced to go, if we get Southside Steve, I still think we could pull off Joe Exotic and his two husbands.
By the way, I'm not saying no.
I've always the cosplay I've always wanted to do is to be two of us are stormtroopers. We have stormtrooper helmets in like floral shirts, and one of us is the Emperor, right, with sunglasses on, and we carry him around like it's Weekend at Bernie's.
That's fun.
Oh, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah,
I could get down on that.
All right, now we're talking. Figure out something for us. The three of us will go. We'll do it on next Sunday next year.
Bring the women.
Yeah, they can watch. Depends. My kids will be older. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I think.
Oh, the kid. That's the thing. We talk about sex stuff, but it's also really awesome for kids too. Like, especially the parade. I went to watch the parade for, believe it or not, the first time in my almost 10 years of going this year. And the kids watching the characters, like, oh man, it was so cute.
Yeah. Is there anybody does anybody fan out for the kid characters, like the current cartoons or, stuff like that? It's not really that, is it? It's
a lot
more
of like Disney stuff and like, kid stuff, the kid stuff, superheroes. They're not doing like Paw Patrol. At least I didn't see any.
Oh, my son would lose his mind if they were doing Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
But what about like when you look at Disney, are they doing anything from Cars?
Yeah. Actually, I saw. So that it's actually cool because people will like just do up their cars, like in costume.
That's
I saw someone
cool.
What you like? When you see like a real life Mach 5 in front of you,
oh, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
I would want that. I would want that.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I texted you guys this or not, but when I was heading to work on Friday, I was sitting on Wade Green and this car in front of me stopped. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Were you on his face?
I'm even, Yes, always.
It's
But
just funny for anybody that's when you're sitting on Wade Green. Feels like you're sitting on a dude, but yes, Wade Green Road. I don't know who Wade is, but he's got his own goddamn exit. So more power to you.
for real. But
Shout out
this
Wade,
car,
exit 273.
this car in front of me was waiting to make the right turn. I'm going, what are you waiting on? Next thing I see, and Steve, you would have loved this because I saw it and was like, oh my God. I believe it was a 72 Camaro, like the old school, badass, all just jet white. I mean, it looked like somebody threw white out on this. It looked amazing. And next thing I know, it's pulling a trailer, which I was like, redneck as hell. This is dope. Who puts a trailer on this car? And it's got a life-size TIE fighter in the back with stormtroopers standing around it. And I was like, okay, I get why we waited. This thing's pretty cool. I was trying to get my phone quick enough to get a picture, but it got by before I could get to it.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing you'll see, which is pretty cool.
And then you look at the amount of money and what they've done and the hard work, and that's where it's just a payoff for those guys. Yeah, because
it's not like people are like selling these. This is all love, you know?
Yeah,
it's all just someone wanted to make
so much.
Yeah, someone just wanted to make a Ghostbusters car, you know? That's it. They just wanted to have it.
Can you ride in it?
Yeah, that you can't, but I mean, they do. It works.
Ghostbusters.
I'm trying to figure in my mind like what costume I would go as. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions.
You could do Booger from Revenge of the Nerds and then just have a big nerds sign. I think
Booger was one of the nerds.
He was one of the
nerds. He was one that burped. That's why I just burped.
Oh, who's that guy? Who's the nerd? Ogre. You could be Ogre.
Nerds.
Yeah.
I saw Where Are They Now? Ogre did not age well. That dude was like 35 when they filmed that in the 80s. But yeah, you could totally be Ogre. Just have the shirt cut off with the belly, and he wears the bad shorts, and he wears the hiking boots or the work boots.
Yeah, the Timberlands, and which I already have. So this is an easy costume.
There it is.
So you're Ogre. There you go. Now you got yours. That's perfect. I could go with, I don't know. I could go with Steven Seagal and just do this all the time.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
That would be sick.
Yeah, I love you, Putin. Karate chop.
And has anybody seen my wife? You know, because she left him.
Yeah.
She looks rough too. She was a weird science chick, and she left him.
Wait, you could. What was the Travolta movie? Oh my God, Halle Berry's tits.
Staying Alive. Oh, Halle Berry.
You could just be Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
That's who I want to be. I could do my hair like that but use the Saturday Night Fever voice.
Yeah. We'll get you like a big milkshake to carry around and put all your drinks in.
Has anyone seen my heroin? I'm looking for my heroin. Where is it? I don't know what happened. I just stabbed a chick in the breast. Put a shot in the chest. What? So I'll do a mashup.
Dude. And then Steve's shot is just a Jello shot, and we just keep canning him Jello shot, like syringes, like it's Bourbon Street.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Well, I got to put this through you. I got to put it through your plate, your chest plate.
Well, we'll get him a speaker that's got, what's the song he dances to with Uma Thurman? Yeah, like that.
I don't know the name of it, but I know
was
it
the the Teenage Wedding at the Old Folks? Oh, or was it? Yeah. It was a teenage wedding. Yeah.
Dude, the best part is we can't remember the names of any of this stuff, so people are gonna be watching this like, you idiots.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna be furious with us.
It's okay. We're doing the show without notes. Not our fault. The fact we're getting it out is great.
And we're doing it.
That's it. And we're doing it on the first night of the NFL. We've covered Dragoncon, which was last weekend. Cheers to the Queen. The show has to just say cheers to the Queen.
Cheers to the Queen.
Cheers to the Queen. God save the Queen. God save the Queen.
Not
even
today.
If you do, even if you like the Sex Pistols version, that's fine too. That's all good. But I just want to thank you boys for being on. I'm going to let you get to what you get to.
I do have a finish me off for you guys, by the way.
Oh,
I always do prep one.
Let's go.
You know what? I had no idea you had it. Hold it. Time out. Do it. Roll it. Finish us off. This show, 143, with a ton of F-bombs is out.
All right, here we go. Chinese man gets trapped aloft in hydrogen balloon for 2 days, traveling 200 miles. He was trying to collect
Taxes.
200 and pass go.
pine nuts from a tree. Can you imagine getting stuck in a balloon for 48 hours and traveling 200 miles because you want to pull pine nuts out of trees?
You'd feel pretty stupid, especially if you didn't get any nuts.
You'd be like, because you maybe get up like 10 feet and you'd miss it, right? You'd be like,
No.
Damn
oh,
it.
No.
oh boy. Oh,
This is like
now
the
I'm-
Urkel skit where it's like, pull twice to go down.
Whoa.
All right. A Canadian citizenship ceremony was delayed after officials were confused whom to.
wait, officials were.
A Canadian citizenship ceremony was delayed after officials were confused whom to.
Oh,
Grant citizenship.
right. Arrest.
Yeah. Oh.
Swear allegiance to following Queen Elizabeth II's death.
Oh, damn.
Not a good day to become a Canadian.
Not at all. Didn't even think of that. Damn. Go with Charles. King Charles. King Charles.
All right, fill in my gap on this one. Nigeria seizes blank, 2 words, to be smuggled to Hong Kong. Nigeria seizes blank, 2 words, to be smuggled to Hong Kong.
X boxes.
That's pretty good. I'll say, donkey calves. Are they calves?
How the hell do you know
mean
this
like a
story?
baby
You
donkey?
know this one, don't you?
Baby
There's no
donkeys?
way you pulled that one out of your ass.
Swear to God, I guessed. Am I right?
Nigeria seizes donkey penises to be smuggled to Hong Kong.
What?
How did you
What?
get donkey?
I am playing
There's
the lottery.
no way.
I'm betting on
Go,
every game.
go
I had
now.
no idea. No idea. I swear on my life, I had no idea at all. My father's grave. God don't let me in the gates of heaven if I'm lying. I had no idea. Wow.
What?
I have no idea.
This might be the single greatest moment of my life.
Dude, that's out of left field.
I know we don't usually award a winner for this, but I feel like we kind of should.
Go Falcons. Falcons win the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
damn.
I'm betting it.
All right, here's my last one. Dream job. The Japanese man who gets paid to do.
Oh,
to do
trim women's vagina areas.
paid to do. That's your dream job? Is a barber?
I mean, look at where you're trimming. It's not horrible.
The benefits are great. Okay, he gets paid to do water slide testing. He rides water slides.
That's pretty
That would be
fun.
pretty cool. He gets paid to do nothing. He gets paid to do nothing. Now get this. I did write this one out real quick. He gets paid $71 per session. He's done over 4,000 sessions the last 4 years. So at minimum per year, he makes 71 grand to do nothing. You hire him, he shows up, he does nothing. He's basically like an entourage.
That's kind of cool. I mean,
Okay.
I'd love that job. Do nothing. How
But
many
if you-
hours? Is it like is it 8-hour shift or
Is
it
he a
1 hour
tough
shift?
looking guy at least? Because
I
like
have no idea. But here's the thing. I started doing the math even deeper on this. So that means over 4 years, he's done over 4,000. So he's doing over 1,000 a year. So you're talking like he's doing nothing at least 4 times a day. Because add weekends in and some vacation.
And it's great at parties. So what do you do for a living? Because that's always the question. So what do you do?
nothing. Oh, you're unemployed? Oh,
No,
oh no.
I get paid to do nothing. Oh, so you've got family money? No, I'm employed. I just do nothing. It's like a Seinfeld episode.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
did
that's
get paid
funny.
to do nothing.
Dream job.
I like it. Dream job. I like it. That was brilliant. I just want to tell you, there's nobody I'd rather start a NFL season off with than you two. It's been great. And I just want to thank everybody for watching. And Brett, how can they find us if people want to participate? I want to start talking about people. I want to start giving out some Yeah Come On bourbon. I definitely want to give out a couple of Yeah Come On podcast t-shirts. So what can we do? What can we do? Maybe give us some finish me offs.
Yeah. If you can send some in, just add the link with it. But you guys can send us an email, and that's yeahcomeonshow@gmail.com. yeahcomeonshow@gmail.com. Now, everywhere else, we're at the Yeah Come On Show. So you should throw that "the" in there. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can follow us anywhere. And
follow us.
You can leave a comment on the podcast or on the YouTube. Make sure you like it. Tell your friends. And if you want to talk shit about us, I will 100% read it on air. Talk shit a lot about Steve because he loves that.
Whoever talks the best shit, I will send a bottle of bourbon to.
Look at that. I tell you, we're giving it. All right. Whoever is really nice to me might get something. I don't care. I will tell you in closing, this is hilarious. This happened to me. I was going through my phone. I don't even know where. I've got all these different, social medias. I've got 3 Facebooks. I've got this, whether it's for the bourbon, whether it's for Southside Steve, whether it's for Steve Rickman or Stephen J. Rickman, which I think I'm only supposed to talk to people I went to elementary school on that Facebook. But somewhere I got a message from a guy and it was nasty as crap. And I looked up 2 months ago, he wrote, I just want to tell you have a beautiful family. I love listening to you. You came from nothing. You've made it all yourself. And I just want to tell you, I'm blown away by you. And then he comes back. I don't know if you saw my last comment, but I just want to let you know what a great radio personality I think you are. And I really enjoy listening to your show. Then another month goes by and he's like, look, obviously you don't care about your fans. And obviously you couldn't hold on to mornings, and that's why you're in afternoons. I can't wait to watch you lose your job and lose everything.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
hell yeah. That's the kind of comments we need.
I was like, dude, what happened to you? I guess he thought that I didn't give a crap because I didn't respond to him. He went down this hole and just lit me up. I'm like, that was pretty intense. I don't even know his name. I don't even want to know his name. I was like, good God. So all I wrote, I'm like, what do you write back to that? And I just went, thanks. Cool. So look, love, hate, whatever. We appreciate you giving us the time of day. Yeah, come on, show 143 has ended. Can I get a yeah, come on?
Yeah, come on.
Damn it, Ty.
Yeah,
Got him.
No, it's Ty.